obviously, the salary scales have been implemented into the budget for, as we look.
Okay, I've got something on that. As I asked at the last meeting, and I was told I was wrong. In your salary scales, it said there was no time frame for any implementation.
They were actually adopted that evening.
No, wait, no. The minutes say that there was no time frame. Mrs. Bennett noted that the approving the salary realignment as discussed did not commit the board to implementation in any set time frame.
But the salary scale was implemented, approved and voted on that evening.
And it says here that it did not commit the board implementation in any set time frame. The minutes say that right there.
But those were approved that evening, and we asked for those to be put in the budget for review.
No, there's nothing that says that they were put in the budget, and it says here there's no time frame.
It is.
And Nicole and I had a discussion the other night, and the only reason we voted for that was because this paragraph you put in there that said there was no time frame. We approved those time scales, those salary scales, but there was no time frame for implementation. And you're the one that said that with the salary realignment. We voted on the salary realignment, and it says that there's no time frame.
So what are you saying, Eddie? You want to take them out?
No, I'm saying that at the last meeting, Melinda was asked why the new scales weren't there.
No, I wasn't asked on the scales.
Yes, why they weren't advertised, right?
Yeah, because
and I don't see.
approved.
It says here there was no time frame.
Talking about
They're
we're
approved,
talking about the
scales, they're
upgrade
two
of the
different
website
things.
and what was posted on the website.
And
being-
the salary scale was approved that evening. So therefore, that is the current salary scale.
So when did we decide to implement it? Because it says here there was no time frame.
When we were talking about preliminary budget discussions,
Yes.
we asked Rebecca to apply the salary scales to the upcoming year's budget.
That's correct.
Okay, but that doesn't say that they should be posted as new salary scales
They are
because.
If we approved them.
We approved, they are posted.
But it says here there's no implementation. There's no time for implementation.
But when you approve a salary scale, Eddie, it goes into effect
No.
at that time frame.
No.
Yes,
Nicole and
it
I had
does.
that discussion, and we did not vote on it because of that. It says here,
You approved the
approving.
scale.
Okay, read, Cindy, this is what it says.
So do we need to
It
make
says here,
another
approving,
motion
no, wait.
to
I want you to listen to this.
implement them?
It says here,
them on the
approving
website?
the salary realignment does not commit the board to implementation in any set time frame. Approving the salary realignment, that's what we did.
But you approved a salary scale.
And it says that right here.
And
it
we
says-
approved the
Well,
salary
let's cut to the
scale.
chase, Eddie. What do you want to do?
That's right. Are you
What do you
going
want
to
to do?
take them all out?
Do you want to take them out, or do you want to leave them
Okay,
there?
first, Nicole needs to be here because she voted before.
Well, she's
And there
not
was-
here, so we're having a discussion tonight.
Well, we're trying to find out what you want to do.
Yes.
You want to take
well-
it out?
Well, we can discuss it in the budget, but last time Melinda was questioned on why it wasn't there. And the way I voted for it and the way this says, there was nothing that said it should be there. There was never a vote taken that said that they should be there because it says here that approving that does not set any time frame. Approving it, that's what we did. We approved the salary alignment
So if you
as
approve
discussed.
it, it's effective.
No.
And if
And
it comes
it's
down
But
to
not at any time frame. What does it say?
budget,
Cindy, you made this
and they're
statement.
applied to the budget, then
That's right. That's
It's-
right.
It says it's not at any time frame.
But when the salary scales are approved, they are effective
But
that night.
No.
Yes.
It says here. No, it says that approving it. Read it, Cindy. It says approving it
Eddie,
does not.
When those are approved, they became the approved salary scales.
But that's not what it says right
The
here.
thing that we discussed that evening was that they were approved and they were effective.
No, there's
Would we
nothing
be
says
able
effective.
to-
No.
Would we be able
It does
to
not say
effectively
effective.
implement those
It
at
does
the
not say
time?
effective.
The answer was we did not
No.
know till we got in the budget.
You show me where that happened. There's the minute.
know
You
what
show me.
happened.
No, look at it right here. Show me.
So, Eddie, Bert's question still is on the floor. What do you want to do?
Yes.
Because the salary scale was approved that night, but again, it was placed in the budget for a working document. The salary, the budget
Okay, the
is
budget's
not
okay, but
approved
posting
yet.
it. But you're posting it, that we haven't voted to post that and say that's what they were. Because it says right
They were
here.
effective. They are,
Hey,
that
Cindy,
is the
what does this
current
mean?
salary scale.
What does approving the salary, is that what we did? We
Yeah,
approved it,
we
okay.
approved the
And it's-
salary
And you
scale.
said that if we approved it, it did not set any time frame.
It did
That's what
not
you
set
said right
any
here.
timeframe
It
for
says right there.
implementing it in the budget and putting everybody on the salary scale.
It doesn't say that.
That's exactly what
It
we
doesn't
had
say
discussion,
implementing into the
because that's
budget
what I
any
said.
salary scale.
That's
not
what I
it
said.
says.
We would not, we would see what we could do to get
Okay.
it fully implemented.
Look at the minutes, you should have corrected them. Read the minutes.
And-
That's not what the minutes, you didn't correct
Okay,
that.
we are on the budget at this particular time frame, and the proposed schedule has been put in place here for review and a working document for us to look at over the budget. The budget is not approved yet. We are starting that process to move through. Mr. Baker asked if you wanted it removed from there, but that is the reason for it being placed in here, was it was a working
Okay, but I'm on
document to
another
work toward.
subject with that. We have yet to decide what salary is out there for those new hires.
You mean what we're advertising for a new hire?
Exactly, because right here, it says there was no time. If we approved it, there's still no time frame. That's what it says. That's the only way I voted for it, and it's the only way Nicole voted for it, because you made that statement, there's no time frame.
That salary scale was put in place that night. The full implementation
Where do you
of
say
getting
that?
everyone on the scale, we said that we would work toward that.
Where does it say that? You
That's
should
what
have
we
had
said
you
that
should have had
night.
the minutes corrected. You look at the minutes, you review them. That's not what the minutes reflect.
What do you want to do, Eddie?
I don't have a problem discussing the budget.
Okay.
Melinda doesn't know what to post the scales at.
It's already been.
We have put them out for our recruiting purposes. They're not on the website. We're still having website
And the
issues.
board didn't decide that. We didn't vote to make that happen.
Are the old scales available on the
There-
website?
I don't think there's
There's-
anything.
There's no
nothing-
scale
there's
on there.
nothing
That's the
on
reason
there.
I asked.
There's nothing on there
So-
at the moment.
Yes.
There's
And
no.
see,
Your
at that
new hires
point,
coming in would be
with a
under
new
that
hire,
scale.
you're going to hire somebody, if you're just doing it on the new hires, and you're going to pay them more money than somebody that's been here. And that's not fair. You can't do that.
That is the scale of which was approved, and we're working to get everyone. And if
There
we're
has to be
able to
an
implement,
end and
there's an
beginning
end
at
and a
some
start
point.
date on those. And if we're able to accomplish this, and I'm not certain that we will, but we are looking at it and reviewing, then everybody's on the same scale.
Right, but what are we going to hire these people at? Are we going to tell
Under their
them,
salary
are we going to
scale.
tell them $40,000 and then we can't pay them a 38?
They're not at 40,000. That wasn't even on the scale.
No.
Whatever the number is, regardless, what I'm saying is, if
They
we're not
get-
consistent,
They get paid the rate that was on the scale at the starting out, which was 39 and some change, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it's right in here.
and we have people currently working for 38, right?
And they are working toward getting moved
But
to
what if
that
they don't?
figure.
But what if they don't? That's up to the board to
scale is-
decide.
The scale is still in place, and what we will do is work our way, because you're making an assumption we're not going to be able to accomplish this. What we're making the assumption is we're working to accomplish it, so that
But
everybody
what
is
if
on
we
the same.
don't?
We'll address that when we get there, but
So what
we are
about the
not
new
saying.
hires? Are you going to offer them more money than you're going to be able to pay them?
We offer them what's on the scale, because that is what was approved.
It wasn't approved. I don't know how you
So
can sit here and look
looking
at
at
this statement and say that it was
I
approved.
know it was approved. So,
So we
looking
should
at
have
this
written it down.
evening,